What if I told you that everything you believe about hard work is about to be shattered? That the secret to success is not talent, luck, or even passion, but something far more brutal, something only the fiercest warriors dare to face. Are you ready to discover what it truly takes to outwork everybody and change your life forever? Watch closely, because this will challenge everything you thought you knew. You stand alone in the silence of the early morning. The cold air bites at your skin, sharp and unforgiving. The streets are empty, shadows stretching long under flickering streetlights. Every breath you take fogs before you, a fragile reminder that you are alive. Your muscles ache from yesterday's battle, but still, you move forward. The world around you is still asleep, unaware of the war you wage in the quiet hours. You hear the distant roar of engines, cars racing past, but they are not headed where you are going. They choose comfort. They choose rest. But you choose something different. You choose the grind, the relentless pursuit, the endless climb. Each step forward is heavier than the last, your body screaming for mercy. Your mind, however, refuses to listen. It whispers a cold truth. Success does not come to the comfortable. It comes to the ones who outwork everybody, the ones who push past pain, the ones who stare into exhaustion and smile. Because the moment you stop, the moment you hesitate, is the moment someone else surpasses you. You feel sweat sting your eyes, salty and hot. Your heart pounds like a wild drum, echoing in your ears. Your legs tremble beneath you, trembling with the weight of every sacrifice. But you do not stop. You cannot stop. Not when the prize waits just beyond the horizon. Not when you know the cost of giving and is far greater than the pain you endure. The world will tell you it is too hard. It will whisper that you are not enough. But that is a lie. You are enough. You are more than enough. Because while others sleep, you are awake. While others dream, you are working. While others rest, you are grinding. And one day, the shock will come. The moment when your hard work explodes into triumph. When the world finally wakes up and sees what you have built from the shadows. But until that moment comes, you must keep going. You must outwork everybody. You must outlast everybody. Because in this brutal race, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the choice to never quit. And that choice is yours alone. The choice to never quit is yours alone. And it carries with it a weight heavier than any burden you have ever known. You walk through this life with every fiber of your being screaming for rest, for relief, for a moment of peace. But peace does not come to those who seek greatness. Greatness demands sacrifice. It demands pain. It demands that you stand when others fall, that you rise when others stay down. You feel the cold sweat slick your skin as you push forward, muscles trembling, lungs burning, every nerve ending alive with the strain of relentless effort. The world around you blurs. The city fades into a ghostly hum beneath your feet. All that remains is the pounding of your heart, the fire in your chest, the unshakable drive that propels you onward. There is no easy path here. No shortcut through the darkness. Only the long, grinding road carved by sweat and determination. You remember the faces of those who doubted you, the whispers behind your back, the smirks that tried to chip away at your resolve. Their disbelief is fuel. Their skepticism, a relentless storm you burn through like a wildfire. You taste the bitterness of loneliness, the ache of being misunderstood, the cold sting of isolation. But you also taste the raw, electric thrill of progress, the sweet promise of victory just beyond the horizon. Your mind races with memories of every failure, every scar etched deep into your soul by defeat. Yet those scars are not chains. They are medals of honor, proof that you refused to break, proof that you stood tall when the world wanted to see you crumble. Your breath comes in ragged gasps now, the chill in the air replaced by a fierce heat rising from within. You feel alive in a way you never have before. Every fiber of your being is tuned to the single purpose that drives you, to outwork everybody. It is not just about working harder. It is about working smarter, longer, deeper. It is about waking up before the dawn and pushing your limits after the sun has set. It is about staring into the mirror and confronting the truth of who you are and who you want to become. No one else can do this for you. No one else can feel the fire that burns inside your chest, You are the only one who can carry this weight, this burden, this sacred duty, because this is your fight, your battle, your life. The road is littered with the broken dreams of those who gave up, who stopped believing when the going got tough. But you are not like them. You have tasted the bitterness of failure and decided to keep moving anyway. You have faced the storm and chosen to stand your ground. You have looked into the abyss and found a reason to keep climbing. There is a moment coming, a moment when everything you have fought for will be tested like never before, a moment when the world will push back with everything it has. And in that moment, you will either break or rise. You will either surrender or become unstoppable. The choice will be yours, and you will know what it means to outwork everybody. Because outworking everybody is not just about effort. It is about heart, about soul, about a relentless refusal to be anything less than your absolute best. It is the fire that burns when the world is cold, the light that shines when darkness threatens to consume everything, the voice inside that screams, "Keep going," when every other voice tells you to quit. You will stumble. You will fall. You will question if it is worth it, but you will rise again, because that is what warriors do. They do not give up. They do not give in. They fight with everything they have until there is nothing left. And when the dust settles, when the last breath is taken, when the final bell rings, they stand victorious. You are building something that lasts, something powerful, something unforgettable. Every drop of sweat, every aching muscle, every sleepless night is a brick in the foundation of your future. Do not be fooled by the easy path. It leads nowhere. The path you walk is difficult. It is lonely. It is terrifying, but it is real, and it is yours. The world may not see your struggle. They may never understand the battle raging inside you, but that does not matter. What matters is that you show up, every day, with fire in your eyes and steel in your heart, because outworking everybody is not just a strategy. It is a mindset, a way of life. It is waking up before the world and going to bed after it has fallen asleep. It is sacrificing today for the promise of tomorrow. It is believing in yourself when no one else does. This is your journey, your story, your legacy, and it begins with a choice. The choice to outwork everybody, to push past pain, to ignore the doubt, to rise when others fall. The night is dark and the road is long, but you are not alone. You carry the strength of every sacrifice, every hardship, every moment of doubt you have conquered. You carry the fire of those who came before you and the hope of those who will come after. The battle is fierce. The struggle is real. But so is your power. So is your heart. So is your will. You must outwork everybody. Not because it is easy. Not because it is comfortable. But because it is necessary. Because the world does not owe you anything. Because success is earned. Because greatness demands everything you have. And in the end, when you stand at the peak of your dreams, breathless and victorious, you will know. You will know that every step was worth it. Every moment of doubt, every ache, every sacrifice. Because you chose to outwork everybody. And that made all the difference. Because you chose to outwork everybody. You forged a path through the wilderness when others chose the comfort of familiar roads. You moved when others hesitated. You fought when others fled. You endured when others broke. It was not a journey for the faint-hearted. Each day demanded more than you thought you had. Each night challenged you to dig deeper than before. The pain in your muscles was a constant reminder that growth lives on the edge of discomfort. The cold sweat on your brow told a story of battles fought in silence, when no one was watching. The sting in your eyes was not from tears of despair, but from the fire that fuels your relentless pursuit. Every early morning that you woke before dawn was a declaration. I am not here to play. Every late night that you worked while the world slept was a promise. I will not be denied. The world is a cruel judge, quick to dismiss the quiet struggle, deaf to the whispers of determination. But the world will notice. The world will bow. Because when you outwork everybody, you become unstoppable. Your footsteps echo louder than the doubts hurled at you. Your shadow stretches farther than the limits they set for you. Your presence is a testament to the power of perseverance. You become a storm no one can weather, a force no one can contain. In the darkest hours, When the weight of your dreams feels unbearable, you remember why you started. You remember the faces of those you want to lift with you. You remember the voice inside that said you could. You remember that every moment of pain is an investment in a future only you can build. You are not just working to survive. You are working to thrive, to create, to inspire, to leave a mark so deep that time itself will remember your name. The fire inside you burns hotter with every challenge, with every setback, with every whispered lie that you are not enough. Because you know better. You have proven to yourself that you are more than enough, stronger than doubt, faster than fear, tougher than any obstacle. You carry the scars of the fight like badges of honor. Each one tells a story of resilience, of courage, of unwavering belief. There will be moments when your legs give out, when your hands tremble, when your breath falters. But you will rise. You will rise because that is what warriors do. Because giving up is not in your nature. Because the fire that burns inside you is too fierce to be extinguished. You will push beyond the limits of your body, beyond the boundaries of your mind, beyond the expectations of the world. You will become a living example that hard work is the great equalizer, that talent without effort is meaningless, that dreams without action remain just that, dreams. You will outwork the critics, outwork the naysayers, outwork even the parts of yourself that want to quit, because you understand the truth that many refuse to see. Success is not a gift. It is earned in the crucible of sacrifice and sweat. It is carved from the relentless pursuit of excellence. It is the reward of those who refuse to settle for mediocrity. And as you outwork everybody, something incredible happens. You discover that the limits you once believed in are illusions. You shatter every barrier with the hammer of your determination. You redefine what is possible. You become the architect of your destiny, the master of your fate, the champion of your own story. There will be times when the journey feels endless, when the horizon seems too far away to reach, when the weight of your ambition threatens to crush your spirit. But in those moments, you will dig deeper. You will find strength in the depths of your soul you never knew existed. You will draw power from a fire that refuses to die. Because outworking everybody is not just about being faster or stronger. It is about being relentless, unyielding, unbreakable. It is about waking up each day with a hunger that cannot be satisfied, a passion that will not be ignored, a commitment that is absolute. You will become a force of nature, a beacon of inspiration, a living testament to what is possible when you refuse to give in. And when you finally reach the summit, standing breathless and victorious, you will look back, not with regret, not with doubt, but with pride. Pride in the journey, pride in the fight, pride in the fact that you outworked everybody, that you carried the weight of your dreams on your shoulders and never let it crush you, that you chose struggle over comfort, challenge over ease, and in doing so, you became more than you ever thought possible. So when the world tries to tell you that it is too hard, when the voices of doubt creep in and whisper you are not enough, remember this moment. Remember the fire that burns within. Remember the choice you made to outwork everybody, because that choice will carry you through the darkest nights, through the fiercest storms, to a place where your dreams are not just possible, they are inevitable. You are the author of your destiny, the architect of your success, the relentless force that will never be stopped. Outwork everybody, outlast everybody, outshine everybody, and watch as the world stands in awe of the power you have unleashed. Now, as you stand on the edge of everything you have fought for, feel the weight of your journey, the pain, the sacrifice, the relentless grind. Know this, every moment of struggle was a step toward greatness. Every sleepless night, every aching muscle, every ounce of doubt overcome, they have forged you into something extraordinary. So take a deep breath and hold your head high, because you are not here by chance. You are here by choice. You chose to outwork everybody. You chose to fight when others gave up. You chose to rise when others fell. And that choice, that unwavering, unbreakable choice, is what will carry you forward, into your future, into your dreams, into the life you were born to live. Go now, with fire in your heart and steel in your soul. Outwork, outlast, outshine, because you are unstoppable.